Let's press that. All right, I think we are good to go. I'm pretty sure last time I played this, I cut stream and then restored my save. Reminder, we are cheating pretty heavily in this playthrough at this point, to be honest with you. I am using FTP to back up my save files so that the game cannot send me back to mission 1. Because I really don't want to play all that again. So, some cheats are going on. Let's see, we've got our guy here, the Prominence M1. And then I guess we're just going. Let's see, that's... Where is it? Roll out with this VT. How do I... Where does it say which VT this is? Oh, that's the blade. Nah, we don't want to roll out with this VT. We want you. Standard stuff can stay. Fuel tank quantity is a bit sus, like the fact that there's only one. Hopefully I don't run out of fuel. Yeah, fuel tank quantity 1, I actually don't like that. I don't think that's been an issue, but usually I just die really early. I'm actually gonna... Let's see. Can I buy another fuel tank, or is that just not a thing? I think that's just not a thing, actually. I do have 3 supplies, which I think refuels you, so that might just be fine. Alright, well, let's see, that is still... that. Alright, let's send it. I'm pretty sure I remember how this level goes. We'll see if I remember all the controls, though. Sorry for the late stream today, by the way. Late stream today and no stream yesterday is literally just like sleep is all messed up again. I'm in one of those places right now where I can't wake up by 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Kinda bad. Kinda bad. I have to fix that. Otherwise, things are gonna get really bad in February. Yo, PMC, thanks for the 82. Thank you a ton for the 82 months, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get back in the mech, unfortunately. I don't have much of a choice. They were gonna put Ray in the Steel Battalion. I think I'm going the right way. Does this normally take this long? Am I? Yeah, no, I am going the right way. It sort of feels like... So I've never flown a plane before. You know, I was looking at pictures of the... I don't know how I ended up on this page yesterday, but yesterday I was looking at pictures of the space shuttle cockpit, and it is got a lot of buttons in there, as you can imagine. Oh, I'm getting hit by this loser. Okay. And I don't know, I just feel like this is just a me thing. But I feel like if I were manufacturing the Steel Battalion, or whatever they call these big mech guys, I would just like the VTs. If there's some way to make it easier to control, I think that would help with effectiveness in battle. You know? Like, instead of turning being on the left stick and then you have pedals, it should just be like a stick, and you just press the stick forward to go forward. That's what I think they should do if they're ever gonna make VTs in real life. Which they should. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal before heading into the building. Should they? I think so. Everyone likes mechs. Sorta. Whoops. Well, we were already healing anyway. It's fine. Gonna turn on FSS. I've had that off this whole time. Yeah, I forgot about how easily these things fall over. Thanks for the GL. I think it's not going to be first try because I have to, like, remember how the game works and stuff. But I'm confident that I can beat this today, at least this level. I don't know about all the stuff that comes after. But if I can beat this level, I can beat the game. That's the other thing. This is the hard part, allegedly. Alright, yeah, so I am going to
Wagon Master, this is Oscar
call
3.
Wagon Master.
Copy. Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that.
Technically it would be a bit better to do this later. But I don't feel like... I had some attempts last time I was playing this where I went all the way to the bottom of the base and then came all the way back up, called Wagon Master, and then went all the way down to fight the boss. And that just, like, took a really long time, and I don't want to do that again. That made every attempt really long and mostly just walking. So it's slightly inefficient resources-wise to summon the Wagon Master here, but I'm just going to do it. Thanks for the GL, Archie. Right, there's so many doors in this level that you have to manipulate or open. It's like... Honestly, rather than having mechs guarding the facility, they should have just built like a mech obstacle course. It would be hopeless for me. Manipulator. Oop, it's secondary. There's a guy right behind this door. There we go. Where is it? Main swap so that we can get this guy. Alright, then we gotta do 20-point K turn. The mech-sized elevators are kind of fun. It's kind of fun that they built all this. You think they built like big mech-sized chairs for them to sit in as well? Let me get the manipulator down. So this is... now we're gonna have that floor where we have to like walk forward and back on the bridge and shoot the giraffes on the other side. I have no idea what I'm even facing. I just see, okay, we're facing the right way. I kind of like this touch as well, the way when you come down here, you see the allied guy and they just blow him up. It's kind of like a warning. It's like good level design or something. You know something's off to the right, even if you don't look to the right and see it there, because you see them kill that guy. Oh, I got a magazine change. Well, how many did I get there? I got 2 out of the 6. That is not very good. 2 out of the 6 is not very good. Alright, that's good. Yeah, down to 2 over there. I'm just gonna... That's good enough. We can get the remaining ones without taking damage. I don't want to waste too much ammo. Because I'm probably wasting a lot of ammo. And it's gonna be down to our second main weapon to take care of. No, I didn't. Halo 2 leak. Put it in my Discord. Hang on. No, I haven't seen this. What happened? Here, I got a minute. I'm just walking down a hallway. Original Halo 2 demo cut with cut content leaks online. Damn. I thought that demo was mostly fake. Is there a playable demo of it? I'm playing Steel Battalion. Once watched a stream of it on Mixer. Mixer. Mixer jump scare. Does anyone here remember when Mixer was Beam.Pro? I had to use it for shots fired, I think, when it was Beam.Pro. Because they had lower latency than Twitch at the time. That's really cool, though. That's good that, I guess it was known to exist, but it's cool that it has been preserved then. And is now out there. Nah, that's cool. It's all good, Muck. Thank you for the GL with the BS. It's kind of tempting. I'm kind of confident that I can beat the boss. I think I might... Oh wait, no, you can't use the... Never mind. There's... Apparently if you take a side route... Apparently if you take a side route here at the bottom floor before fighting the boss, you have to kill like one extra guy, but then you get access to like a really good mech. But I think there's like some kind of rank requirement, and I don't think I'm gonna hit that rank requirement before beating the game, to be honest with you. So I think I'm still not gonna bother, but I'm pretty confident that I can beat this boss. If I just like play it really slow, you know? Like I'm just gonna ultra slow play and just get him stuck on the corner, just like in the YouTube video. It's surprising how, I tried to look up full long plays of this on YouTube, and there's fewer than you would think. There's not a ton of really high-quality Steel Battalion footage out there. I will not be helping that situation. This is not high-quality footage, by the way. For some reason, I was just expecting to see a lot more than there is. It's about the soul, not the quality. I really respect the work that people like, you know, when I was doing GameCube thing, I really respect the work that people like Long Play Archive were doing in uploading, like, completely clean playthroughs of every game. You know, they have every GameCube game, just like a clean playthrough where the player knows what they're doing and doesn't die a million times on stuff. And something like that is, like, unironically, just a very helpful resource when you're playing these games. Just having, like, a video that you can really quickly check to see what to do. I'm like not helping in that way. My videos have no value. All right, time for the boss. It took what, 17.5 minutes to get here or something. It is now time for the boss. By the way, I have my plan for how we're gonna do what we're gonna do on stream. Here, I'll talk about that after I beat this guy, actually. Let me focus a little bit. So I'm pretty sure if I just sit here, he won't get me. And I can kind of wait until he gets stuck in the corner. And then just blast him in my corner. That's what happens in this dude on YouTube's video. Now he does... The video I ended up referencing for this, the guy does take several deaths, which he then edits out. He dies here a couple times, and then just, like, cuts to the next attempt, stuff like that. But I've got 20 minutes, you know? There's no rush. We can tell he's close because he's flamethrowering. He's right on the other side of the wall. He's making a horrible noise. I feel like we're gonna find out if he can run out of ammo. It would be so good if he could run out of ammo. I know he can punch, though. The punch is a bit scary, because, like, if you're up close to him, he can just, like... I don't think it would quite be a one-shot if he punched me, because I've got all 4 health segments. But it would be a very quick death. I don't think he's running out. That's a lot of flamethrower for him to just have. He kind of doesn't seem like he's running out. Is he out? I don't think he's out, because he's still making a horrible noise. He started shooting. I think he might have run out. Unless he's backed up and just backed out of range. Nope, flamethrower's back. Live footage of Under the Skin 13's neighbors' houses. It's not that they've got their fireplaces, it's that they're all holding down the flamethrower button inside. Yep. Command, take control. Target VT testing facility. Gonna have to, like... Should I peek around the corner? Should I try to peek this? They're just... If I aim over here and then look over here, I'm gonna try to maybe reposition him a little bit or something. Goodbye. He's dead. He's dead. There you go. See, it's all about the corner trap. It's all about patience in the corner trap. There you go. Mission 7 complete. First try. Man, dude, when he dodged away from the corner, that actually scared the shit out of me. I was prepared to back up and bail, but I decided not to for some reason, and he just, like, didn't attack. Oh, man. Oh, God. Well, progress. After taking control over the Nanjan military facility, the Ranjan surf facility, The 34th Special Panzer Battalion linked up with the 7th Special Panzer Division. With the front lines stalemated, both forces headed for the plains of Shin Fang Chan to begin their advances. Alright. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you under the skin. Way ahead of you on that one, buddy. We're not doing that again.
Currently, we are reconfiguring the operating system. At the same time, the repair work on the railgun mount is being done, sir.
How's the progress?
We expect all the work to be done by the next operation on Shinfeng Chen, and we estimate approximately 30% of all the Special Panzer Division to be ready by then, sir. The railgun's effect on the balancer was quite an issue. However, we managed to reduce that effect to less than 20%. Quite an improvement, if you ask me, sir. The numbers shouldn't be much of an issue for an experienced pilot.
He was always so strings attached.
I like the, there's like a little cab thing on the crane next to the Steel Battalion. I wanna sit in that little room. Servicing the Steel Battalion. Anyway, wrong button. Let's go ahead and back out of here, and we are totally backing those saves up. We are totally backing those saves up. All right, it is, where is it? T data, and then our file is 434, all zeros, 2. Okay, T data, I can go there. U data 434, all 2s. Get that there. Awesome. Okay. Maybe I will beat the game today then. It's only 3 more missions, right? I think there's only 3 more that I have to do. What if I just beat this game today, actually? I think probably not, because I started late. But I don't know, maybe. Gonna load this game back up, and the next save is gonna be like, or the next mission. The objective on the next mission is gonna be like, time limit, 90 minutes. Just, oh. Oh. Let's see, how bad is it? What are we up to here? Mission 08 encounter. Okay, estimated op time is approximately 15 minutes. The Steel Battalion... I'm coming for the ops in 15 minutes. That's stupid. But yeah, 15... Okay, this is gonna be a much shorter level then. Moments ago, our recon planes spotted 2 enemy platoons. Although they don't pose a threat, they're easy targets of opportunity. Since they're VTs testing the new railguns and the additional armors in preparation for the final battle in the city, the Oscar platoon will engage with the prominences equipped with new railguns. Alright. You know what? How much money have I got? I've got 38k. I can afford this game to have a soundtrack. I can pay for that. I can pay for that. Also got the strategy guide right here. I assume this is a trap. Whenever I'm playing any video game, And it's like, this is like such a game plot. Just, look, they're retreating. This is a perfect target of opportunity. Let's just blow these guys up real quick. It's like, okay, this is a trap. They're leading my Steel Battalion into a trap. It's just open air fighting, though. The guys are right there. Seems simple enough. What could possibly go wrong? But yeah, what was I about to say before I fought the boss on that last mission? I went ahead, I came up with a list of 15 Xbox games that I think will be good playthroughs. Not all of the games are actually good, but I think they'll all make for a fun time on stream. And I think that either today or more likely tomorrow, we're just gonna start pulling off that list, and we're gonna spend January playing certified good Xbox games. We'll not be able to get to all 15 of them, because that's not gonna work. But we've got a lot of free time in January, because all my plans ended up not taking as long as I thought they were going to. Big Mother Truckers 2 is not on the list. There is no Big Mother Truckers 2 Truck Me Harder on there. Is that even on the Xbox? I have that on PC. At the time when I played Big Mother Truckers 1, producer gifted it to me on Steam for some reason. I can play that game whenever I want. Wait, how did that not... Did that not hit me? Did we not just see a projectile go directly into my face and then nothing happened? Must have, like, gone through my armpit or something. That happens a lot when I'm shooting people. The shot, like, goes between their arm and their body. The list is mostly actual good games. There's only a couple bad but interesting on there. It's like Toe Jam and Earl 3 is on there, and Indigo Prophecy is on there. I really want to play Toe Jam and Earl 3. Current scenario count in Roller Coaster Tycoon, I think, is 15. I'm pretty sure if I just play every Tuesday, then there will only be one non-Tuesday where I have to play to get them all done. So we'll do a scenario tomorrow then. I'm tempted to skip ahead. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. It's tempting to just go straight to playing the hard one. It's called like Diamond Ridge or something, or Diamond... I might be making it all up, but there's that one we looked at where you're not allowed to adjust the land or delete the trees. It's tempting to just go play that one, but I think we should save that one for the end. I think I'm gonna actually maybe save that one for like the very last one as sort of the final boss of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I guess so, though this game was also unpolled, so yeah, Steel Battalion, I think I like, I don't know, I think Line of Contact isn't even in the database at all. There's some data issues that I have to go in and resolve. I think that I had set Steel Battalion to like ignore mode so that it couldn't show up in polls, and because of that you don't see it in the all games list. And then Line of Contact, I think I just straight up didn't include at all. Like, it's just not in the database on any level. So I have a little bit of cleanup to do there someday. Probably soon, since I'm back to playing this. But yeah, I'm also actively working on the Yakuza 2 route stuff again, which is cool. Cool for me, at least. It's good to be working on that. So there will be another run of that. I went ahead and moved Mahjong into Chapter 5, by the way. So when we do a run of that, it might literally be... like, we might do some resets of Yakuza 2 all sub-stories even, until I get good Mahjong RNG. Because the way things are going to work out, I'm going to have time to do Mahjong on day 1 of the run, so we can just repeat day 1 of the run until I get lucky. There we go, that was an incredibly easy mission. Wow. That was weirdly so easy compared to the last one. That's... really? That's all I had to do for 8. Wow, that's... alright. Sure. I guess it wasn't a trap. So the waiting, like the half an hour of waiting we did at the end of that last Yakuza 2 run was because of... it was because I screwed up. That shouldn't have been there. I am trying to fit an extra Marietta wait somewhere into the run so that we can make the final Marietta wait happen, like, while I'm doing something else, ideally, you know? If I can... I sort of still have to go through and document all of the Marietta weights as far as, like, how many I take when I'm grinding XP, how many I take, you know, what each weight specifically is, because, like, my notes just sort of say Marietta step happens here, and it doesn't take into account, like, what I might be buying at that point. So if I go through and document all of it, then I'll know exactly how many I've got and how many I still need. But I would like to get to a point where the final Marietta wait happens concurrently with doing other stuff. But the really long wait I had to do in the last run was because I screwed up. I accidentally let one of the girls' stats drop way too low, and then Marietta can't progress at the end until you've got all the girls' stats up to max. So it just, like... it just wouldn't progress Marietta, and I just had to keep coming back and giving this girl bouquets until she finally got her stats back up. So that's my fault. We should save like half an hour on that. But yeah, next run will definitely be all sub-stories proper, with Mahjong and slots and stuff. I've sort of reorganized some of the other weights. That's what I was working on last night. The largest ever VT Warfare was about to begin. Cool. I reorganized some of the other finale weights last night so that I'm like doing certain sub-stories during them. Because there was kind of a lot of run into a corner and wait segments in the run as well that I'm hoping to cut down on. I also need to document what every hostess looks like so that I never end up in a situation where I'm not sure which one to talk to. Alright, I am going to back up the save again, honestly. I'm going to back up the save again. Let's see. So there's still a lot of work to do with the Yakuza 2 run, but I've gotten a lot done as well. So I think that what's going to probably happen is we'll end up starting that, like... I don't know. I think that after tomorrow, we'll play, like starting Wednesday, we'll play one of my special 15 certified good games. And then after I play one of those, we'll do final Yakuza 2 stuff. I think that's how stream's gonna go. Let's see. This is U data. We get that in there. And then what is it? 434 T data. All right. Oh yeah, I also set up. I posted a screenshot of it in Discord. I didn't actually start playing it, but ever since like this summer people finally figured out how to soft mod the 360. Sort of, not really, but people figured out a non-hard mod method to running backups on a 360. The bad update thing came out where you can use like the Rock Band Blitz demo for some reason to like completely take over the 360. And I've been looking for 360 games to play ever since then, but I went ahead and got Amped 3 set up the other day. So I've got my 360 all hooked up right now. Problem is I don't really have a good controller for it, so I can't actually really play Amped 3, but I really want to play some Amped 3. I probably won't stream that, but that's a thing that's going on. Playing some Amped 3, hopefully. In the process, I may have accidentally deleted all of my save files for all of my 360 games and all of my achievements and everything. I don't know why. I think it's just my console being messed up. It said that the memory unit was corrupted, and then I was like, I don't really know what that is. Is that my flash drive? Here, format. And I think when I did that, I just deleted like everything I had ever done in my life on the Xbox 360, which doesn't really matter to me all that much. But it is a bit like, whoops. Whoops, I think I just deleted kind of a lot of stuff there. But now for some reason, whenever I turn the console on, it says it's corrupted, and I have to keep formatting it. So I don't know why it's doing that. I also don't know why there's a memory unit separate from... It's like an internal thing. Like, it's internal to the 360, where it's got the hard drive listed, and then under the hard drive is like a 2 gigabyte memory unit, which for some reason I had all my profiles on, and it's just like dead. Like, I think it's just broken. Whatever that like piece of storage is like dead. It just keeps corrupting. The 360 thing, I don't know. I mean, yeah, 100 times 0 is still 0 for sure. But I don't know. I bought a new 360 controller. I did, well, not new. I bought a used one that looks genuine. Because my issue is, right? Like, I don't know. You guys know how 360 controllers, the wireless ones, they take AA batteries, right? And they have those like battery packs that connect to the back of the controller. I've always hated that, but they have connectivity issues. Like the battery packs don't connect very well to the controller. You know, and I know this isn't just a me problem, because I remember I had a friend who had a 360 at the time when they were current, and he used to have all kinds of like weird stuff going on to get those packs to not just like constantly DC. I remember he had like aluminum foil like shims that he would shove in there, and like all this different stuff to get his controllers working. And like, I don't know how he treated his controllers, but I know that my controllers have mostly sat unused in a box because I don't use them that often. But like, they don't connect. They don't connect right. You have to really like hold it a certain way and then be really careful. Like, it's awful. It's a horrible design, whatever they did. To like, the batteries just don't, it just doesn't work very well. So that's really annoying. But so I would want a wired controller, and I did used to have an official wired 360 controller, but one day it just like died, To date, it's the only controller I've ever had that just straight up died. Actually, that's not true. I lost a PS3 controller one time. Where it just... Same issue, actually. But it just, like, weirdly, like, I'd plug it in, and just nothing happens. Like, there's just, like, some kind of internal connection in there that's dead. Where it just, like... It doesn't even make, like, a Windows, like, sound of plugging something in. It just does nothing. It's like you've done nothing whenever you plug it in. So that controller died. And I tried to buy a replacement for it. This was a bunch of years ago. And it turns out that the 360 wired controller is like the most heavily bootlegged controller on planet Earth. I'm not even joking. And when I say bootlegged, I mean like fake packaging and everything. Like fake holographic genuine Microsoft sticker. Genuinely just like fakes. Just like actual fakes trying to trick you into buying it. Which is really annoying. And I got by a bootleg because I wasn't expecting that to be such an issue in the 360 controller market. But it turns out it is. And it's like the lowest quality controller too. Like it is an awful little piece of plastic. This like 360 bootleg controller. It's completely unusable. All of the analog stick sensitivity stuff is just like wrong. The buttons feel like garbage. It's just bad. But I went ahead and bought one that seems like it's probably genuine on eBay, and it's gonna come in the mail, and then I'm gonna play Amp 3 with it. That's my plan. Every wired 360 controller you've had has died in only a few months. Like, yeah, that was my experience. Okay, so I'm not alone in that. Yeah, like, why? Why did everything Microsoft do with the 360 have such terrible build quality? Like, it's a wired gamepad. Like, how do they even fail? Like, why would that happen? And yet it happens. The wired ones have a really poor connector? Yeah, okay, that's what I felt like the problem was. It felt like it was some kind of connector issue. Now I should have just... I don't have that original one that broke anymore. I wish I still had it because today I would probably just try to fix it. Somehow. I have a soldering iron and stuff now because I do, so I'd be more equipped to fix something like that today than I was at the time. Not that I have any clue what I'd be doing in there, but you know, just attempt to fix it. But I don't have it anymore. It is such a big dead zone on both sticks you can barely aim in GTA 4. Huh. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of the 360. At the time, 360 controller enjoyers were like they were in the majority opinion. Everyone was like, the 360 controller, best controller ever. It's perfect in every way except the D-pad. Everyone loved the 360 controller. I kind of have never been so positive on it since those stupid battery packs. I'm gonna have to call Wagon Master here.
Oscar 3, do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
But yeah, hopefully the thing I bought is legit. It looks pretty legit. It looks pretty legit. There were tons of pictures. I compared to my own bootleg. I compared to other bootlegs. It seems legit. So hopefully it is. I mean, I guess I did have a PS3 controller die on me in basically the same way, where it just like one day stopped turning on and just nothing ever recognized it again, which seems like it's some kind of internal connection issue. where like it's not like a flat battery or anything. It's just like you plug it in and nothing lights up. It doesn't care. But yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, I've never had an issue with a controller just outright being dead. I own a lot of controllers for different things. I know it's really annoying too. Like, so the thing about the PS3, right? You can use a DualShock 4 on a PS3 actually. The PlayStation button doesn't work, which is potentially really annoying depending on how like you use the console. But like I've done tons of Yakuza 1 and 2 HD runs with a PS4 controller. Works great. For some reason, future Microsoft controllers are not backwards compatible like that. I think that maybe Series X controllers work on an Xbone. I think that's a thing, but like newer controllers do not work on the 360 at all. And like I don't know, man. Like am I asking for too much by wanting that? Cuz to me it's like it's X input. It's X input. Why doesn't it just work? I don't know. Cuz like I would happily just pay up for like a modern Xbox controller cuz they seem like they're fine. But that wouldn't solve the problem. If you want to play 360 games, you have no choice but to find an actual 360 controller. Ooh, magazine change. And they're getting like pretty hard to find. Honestly, it makes a great case for emulation where you don't have these problems. Except 360 emulation is pretty spotty. It's better than you would think. It's better than you would think. I have used it before for like an Xbox Live Arcade game, but it's pretty spotty. I have no idea who I'm meant to be fighting here. I think I might check the guide. I assume I'm gonna fail this attempt. Oh my god. I kinda can't see because of all the trees. Dude, the regal dress is like kicking my ass. Oh, they're all regal dresses. Okay. I'm down to one segment. I'm probably dead here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Brady Games, what do you have to say about this? Is there some kind of like, all you have to do is stand in this corner and then the mission ends, or do I actually have to kill like 100 VTs here? Let's see. Let's see, Mission 9. This is your final significant offensive before the final battle takes place. Large packs of enemy VTs supported by enemy tanks and helicopters present a formidable challenge. Expect to use a few supply runs here because there are third generation Regal Dress class VTs near the back of the map. They can inflict a lot of damage. Yup, they sure can. After that, and that's after you've chewed through the lighter packs of Vits, Scareface, and Vortexes scattered around the middle of the map. To get started, zoom out and pick a direction. You need to clear both the left and the right sides before you tackle the rear. The rear groups have several regal dresses, and you don't want to be attacked from behind when you go after them. Deal with each pack separately. Yeah, it looks like you just have to defeat all of the VTs. You can destroy some of the vehicles to add your destruction percentage, but it's pretty much inevitable that you'll have to engage the regal dress VTs to complete the mission. Use caution and don't advance too quickly. If possible, you want to peel them off one at a time. No. No. Destroy all the middle groups and slightly more than half the rear VTs to complete the mission. Oh. Huh. You can speed this up a bit by destroying some of the vehicles, but expect to confront the bulk of the VT forces. Be wary of the lone regal dress located near the center of the map. He's farther forward than the rest of the packs, and he can be a nasty surprise. Alright, well, apparently it's just like a defeat percentage of guys mission. So I might have been somewhat close there. That might have been close-ish. See, to me, it's like the gen after where that's true. 360 and PS3 actually have like a ton of games, I feel like, that didn't come out on PC. There's a lot that did, but like, you know, Amped 3 is right here. Amped 3 is right there. No PC version. I can get a Scareface, except it's cheaper, so it might be junk. Hang on, this is... The Jarlax N is that 10k and the C is 12k. Should I buy the Jarlax C? Gonna need some supplies, by the way. Like, hang on, the Prominence. Prominence's durability is like there. The Jarlax N and C are more durable. Let's see, they're more durable. They're faster. They're just better. The Jarlax are just better. I'm buying the Jarlax C, dude. We're going in. Hopefully its arms are decent. I have no idea what any of this is. We're gonna find out. Yeah, the need's definitely not as high, but it's not zero. To be honest, I'm struggling to think of, like, of the next generation, you know, PS4, Xbox One. I'm struggling to think of a single Xbox One exclusive game. Just like, period. Surely there is one, but like, the Halo 5 campaign, that's it. Can you think of a second Xbox One exclusive game? I'm sure you can, but like, I'm just like, oh yeah, Titanfall had a 360 version. Titanfall 1 had a 360 version. I don't know if it was on PC as well. Titanfall 2 is on PC. I've actually played that. Great campaign, by the way. Titanfall 3, never, unfortunately. R.I.P. Vince. Oh no, it does. This thing does not have a gun. This thing does not have a gun. Okay, this thing doesn't have any normal weapons. The Jarlax may have been a mistake. Yeah, rare replay. Rare replay. Does this thing really just not even come with a gun? It's got a flamethrower. Well, this is incredibly awkward. I guess we're gonna try it with this. This thing's weapons are terrible. And everything is missing. And when they do hit, they don't kill. I don't know if I can, like, equip less awful weapons onto this thing, but man. Also, I'm just taking a million hits from the side because I can't see this guy. And now I'm in prison because I've got these idiots on me. And then from there, it's just... Wow, wait, is there... That really is zero? Nah, the Jarlax has, like, no firepower. This mech is trash. This mech was a waste of $12,000 for sure. How is that all counting as misses? Hit please. Okay. This dude's got, like, stealth camo. He's not on the mini-map. You can see these bullets hitting, and then it says miss. Like, what is that if that's not a hit? You can physically see the bullets hitting his armor, and then it just says miss. Got him. Yeah, I mean, as like a strategy, I'm not really sure, you know, like a business strategy, as a building the Xbox brand strategy. I'm not really sure what they've been cooking with, like, why they just don't have any exclusives or even try to make any. Like, if you want people to buy the Xbox, shouldn't you put... And I think it's just a different philosophical approach to what Xbox is, as far as, like, it just being the gaming label of Microsoft, rather than, like, we're even necessarily trying to build a strong console. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But at the same time, as someone who doesn't own any new Xboxes, yeah, great, release the games on PC, perfect. More platforms can only be a good thing for us, you know?
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Let's see, let me pull up this Wikipedia article with the 17 games. Xbox One only games. Action News Heroes. Air Guitar Warrior. Oh, that makes sense. It's a lot of Kinect stuff. Zito X Tatsunoko Legends? What? A Ben-Hur video game? What? 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 A Ben-Hur video game. Yeah, Crimson Dragon, a Dance Central game. Fighter Within, which looks like it's Kinect, yup. Forza 5. Yeah, it's pretty much entirely... it's pretty much entirely Kinect games. And then also Rare Replay, and Halo 5. That's literally it. That's tough. That's tough. Like, I'm not sure who's... It just... I don't know. Are you breaking out the webcam for Kinect? I guess once I get to the Kinect and 360 thing, we'll have to bust out the webcam for it. And see me wave around in front of my monitor for that. This is never happening, by the way. This is never actually happening, just so we're all on the same page. You know, I'm gonna stick with the boys. I'm gonna come over here and fight what they're fighting. You know, I'll need it for all of those Dance Central games. Oh god. As if it's not already, like, lightly embarrassing to play DDR on stream. It's really not. DDR is pretty fine, but, like... I think I would die of cringe having to stream Dance Central, or Just Dance, or... I don't know, I might do Star Wars Connect. I could do that one. With that one, at least the cringe energy of me having to dance is matched by the cringe energy of the game. I've never had a Kinect. I just... Yeah. You know, the Kinect came out, it just... There were just no games on there that could possibly interest me. I mean, I didn't have a 360 at the time, actually. Anyway, but... I remember when, I don't know if this was true or if this was just like one of those stories that goes around, that when the Xbox One came out, people would like you know, like if you're in a Call of Duty lobby with someone, you could shout Xbox turn off over the microphone, and if you said it loud enough and the people had their speakers turned up, then it could like engage their Kinect and then like shut their console off, and then they like disconnect from the match. I don't know if that's true. There were so many stories at the time of people getting that successfully to work. That feels like the kind of thing that wouldn't be true, but I don't know. Already like mostly dead here. I'm gonna have to summon the boys again in a second. I want to use up the last of my ammo before I summon the boys. My favorite TV show. Instead of pressing the button, you could yell at your Kinect what to do instead. Wait, in Halo? How does that work? In Halo 5, did Halo 5 have like some kind of squad controls? It's an Xbox One game, so I've never played it. And I'm pretty sure no one has ever played it for that reason. But it was some kind of weird squad thing, right? Maybe you could shout at the people what to do. Oh god, there's that. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh no, I'm not leaving. Chaff. Hit the chaff. Am I dead? I might just be dead. Oh no. Let's see, we've only got 8 minutes left on this.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
We did a collab with Squid Game with a limited timed mode that was the red light, green light. During red light, voice activity would get you killed. So people would scream into their mic as loud as possible, and anyone using the onboard PS4 and 5 microphone speaker would be eliminated. But wouldn't you'd also be eliminated, I guess. You're just... that's incredibly funny. That's good. Dude, I have to say, this is a demented take of mine. This past Discord Wars, when I Ate Your Pie forced me to play a bunch of Warzone for internet points, that game has proximity chat. I was surprised, first of all, I was surprised by how many people were using the in-game chat. Like, because we were, I was playing with people on a Discord call in Pie's server. But I was surprised by how many people were just, like, using the built-into the game voice stuff, like, so that the proximity chat actually worked. Second of all, it was incredibly funny to, like, hear them talking. I found the experience of talking to internet randos to be very funny. Wow, they killed me really fast. That sucked. I think I'm gonna have to not use Jarlax. Jarlax is garbage. It's the kinds of things that other people were saying on there. It's fucking hilarious. Bunch of weird people. I think we're gonna have to buy more reinforcements here. It's funny to hear people talking about you two. Like, if you're at the end of the game and you hear the other squad and they're like, I think they're downstairs, and you're like, not downstairs. It's just like, LMAO, dude, they don't know. Hold up, gotta... Mech crossing. Mech crossing, gotta let those guys pass. I don't think I ever said anything. A couple times, the game had a built-in global text chat to it that almost nobody used. But I eventually found the key for that, and you can just, like, type to like everybody on the map. All like 100+ players will see your stupid chat messages in the corner. And anytime I would type anything in, I would get a bunch of slurs back, which is unfortunate. But it was kind of fun to type to the whole lobby as well. I enjoy the talking to strangers on the internet experience. Oh, right. Hang on. You. That hit me? Nah. Okay, we're restoring the save. No. I'm mad that guy got me. Yeah, I don't know that I don't know that I want the developer only tag next to my name if I'm showing up in a game like that. I can only imagine. I feel like that's just gonna get you. Yeah, it's probably good content, but not in a positive way. Let's see. Cheating enabled. All right, got all my money back.
This is August. Do you copy?
I feel like this is beatable. I feel like this mission is it feels possible if I just like okay, the mission objective is annihilate 70% of the enemy forces. I've just now read that. 70% of enemy forces doesn't feel like that much. I'm gonna have to go for the planes. I think if I go for the planes, then it's not that bad, maybe. Oh, what's up, Pixel? It's not that this mission doesn't feel that bad to reset because it's not like it's not like that last mission, the one in the building where it was like 18 minutes of walking to the boss followed by 20 seconds of boss attempt and then he one-shots you. Like it's not like that. Like where you start the mission and you instantly start working on beating the mission. So it feels like not so bad to die in this one. Like you don't. And like the mission timer is only 20 minutes or something, so it's not even like super long to redo. So this isn't so terrible. Vastly improved if the OST had more I agree. If this game just had like the Steel Battalion or the like the Ace Combat soundtrack over it. I think the Ace Combat soundtrack improves basically anything though. It's like a cheat code. Yeah, correct. Game is better. Alright, we're going straight for the center regal dress here. I'm gonna get him. Oh, he's on the ground. Go, go, go. Alright, cool. Where are those planes? I can't get them from here, I guess. I only took one segment to that. That's actually very good. I definitely want to be shooting at the helicopters just for like that little bit of extra percentage. Oh my god, what? Who did that? Who just did that? Timing is perfect to summon the Wagon Master. I wish we had a percentage. Like, it's 70% to win. I would love to actually see what my percentage is. But I know how close I am. That would be, it's not that important, but it would be a nice touch.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
I can't get him. Whatever. I almost got him. I have no idea. This game does have a second campaign with certain branching paths in it, I think. I don't know if it's a branching path or if it's just like a different mission that happens in place of something, but there is a second campaign that I'm definitely not playing where something happens. Some kind of thing happens in that second campaign that's different. It's like mostly the same missions, but then there's like a few that are different, I think. Yeah, it just, total 22. Well, no, total 22 is just what that adds up to. That's not a percentage. That is not a percentage. I want to see if I can just clean up, like, absolutely everything and then fight as few of the Gen 3 guys in the back as I can. I feel like that's the strat. The Gen 3 guys are too good. And they're, like, bunched up weirdly. Wow, I'm just getting hit by, like, everything. Okay, well, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, come on, no. Ah. Let that helicopter get away. There we go. My guys don't seem like they want to advance anymore, though. I would love it if they would. Help me out here a little bit. I'm not sure. I'd also love to be able to zoom the map out a little bit more. Because I'm not sure if that's the back group. I'm just gonna call Wagon Master again, dude. It's cheap to call Wagon Master. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm coming at this next group with full HP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Hang on a second. Hang on, I need to take care of something. This is gonna take, like, probably 2 minutes. All right, good news. I'm actually not an idiot. Uh That is so annoying, though. I trying to sort out housing for Oklahoma City, and the person who I sent an email this morning about it because the person hadn't gotten back to me in like a month. So I sent them an email like, hey, just checking for an update on this. Am I supposed to receive those forms, in February, closer to the date, or should I have gotten that by now? And they got back to me like, check your spam folder. I sent it to this email address, and they sent it to the wrong email address. And for a second there, I was like, am I stupid? Did I give them the wrong address? Did I make a typo? No, I didn't. It's entirely on them. It's entirely on them. They sent the forms to the wrong email address like a month ago. That is ultra annoying. Okay, these are regal dresses. Ooh, now we pounce. Got one on the ground somehow. Someone else put that guy in the ground. Oh, no. What? I'm too far away. I'm dead here. I'm super dead. Yeah, I don't have the backup I need or something. The regal dresses are tough. There was probably more stuff I could have done. I think that there were guys on the left probably who were not regal dresses who I could have been fighting. As long as I don't buy the ridiculously expensive Jarlax, I can afford a few attempts at this before having to reset. Yeah, I like quadruple checked this. I gave them the correct address and then they just like, I don't know, man. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. They better not have like given my housing to someone else because of this, or I'll be so pissed. That's not even who I was targeting. That's even better. Perfect. lane change. Alright, cool. Got the stealth one. I kind of feel like the guide, I kind of wish that the guide said how much stuff you have to kill for 70. Just like, what are the numbers in terms of, like, if I switch to this mode, not that mode, this mode, this one. I'd love to know what the total is so that I would know, like, where I'm at percentage-wise. Oh, great. All right, I guess we're fighting these guys. Oh man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh god. Okay. 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 That's... Alright, we're good, we're good. I'm backing out, I'm healing. Honestly, that worked perfectly. I got 2 groups down. I got 2 groups of VTs down with exactly 2 bars, so now I'll be at full health for the next groups that I fight.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Who just shot me? Oh, hello. The helicopter's like landing. What the? Yeah, I picked a terrible spot to stop here. Please don't shoot down Wagon Master. I have no idea if that's a thing that can happen, but please don't shoot down Wagon Master. I need him. Oh, whoops. I thought this one was dead for some reason. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna keep sweeping across, because there's still definitely more like, fancy dress monsters or whatever. Whatever those guys are called. The fancy dress VTs. There's definitely still more to kill that isn't those. The names for these guys are all pretty funny, like Scareface, Fancy Dress. I like the names they chose. I think if I were like a mech designer, I'd have to name mine the Crazy Dude. I feel like that'd be good. You're up against a platoon of crazy dudes. The other army wouldn't be able to take you seriously, because whenever they're doing the briefing, they're like, they've got 10 crazy dudes lined up outside the city. Everyone would just start laughing. Yeah, Tony Hawk is a solid choice as well. A classification of mech. I just take out absolutely everything. No, this dude who needs to not be in front of me. This dude who needs to not be in front of me. Okay. Alright. Out of ammo for my main weapon, though. I think we're calling up Wagon Master a third time here. It looks like basically everyone is dead except for the fancy dresses, though. I think it's fancy dress time.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
We'll see if this guy wants to help me out a little bit. Wait, hold up. There's some... I hope that if I'm walking this way... I'm walking this way. I'm looking that way. There they are. One of them is just a scare face. Just a scare face, as if that's not horrifying. Dude, this guy can dodge so much. Just get out of here. Alright, I got one. Now time for me to run like hell. I got one. I think if I come in here, then I can try to get these yellow dudes in the center. And then maybe if I just shoot a bunch of the planes, I can, like, cheese my way. Maybe if I just shoot a bunch of the planes, I can, like, cheese my way there. My health is too low. I don't want to try fighting the, I don't want to try fighting the Regal Dresses, though they are blowing up one of my allies right now. So, like, now would be the time to do it. They're distracted by one of my allies. Alright, I think I have to do it, actually. We're gonna, like, flank them. Check this out. Why are these missing? Am I not in range? I'm not in range. Oh, no. And now I'm, like, right in their face, and I don't like that. Now it is time for me to leave as fast as I can. Okay. Maybe if I just shoot some helicopters down, we'll get to 70. No. I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm not sure why my... Okay.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Oh, this is such a mess. Please just Wagon Master, save me. Save me, Wagon Master. Hey, Star-chan. Oh, there's only 2 minutes left? Shoot, we're cooked. Yeah, nah, this isn't gonna work. As soon as Wagon Master picks me up, I'm gonna have to just book it to this red guy and hope that killing this red guy gets me there.
Oscar 3 here. I read you over.
Oscar 3, the supply chopper has been hit and gone down. Unfortunately,
Ugh.
looks like we can't resupply you this time around.
I didn't think that...
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3.
No,
Do you
we just gotta go
copy?
them.
Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
Yeah, and I have no primary ammo, of course. Wait, I think we win. No, we don't win. That thing had cloaking? What? Okay. Nope. Yeah, that helicopter took out the supply chopper. That sucks. That was a 20-minute attempt. That was probably decently close. That was probably decently close. I feel like I killed almost everything. I wish I had any kind of indication of how close that was, but this game is bad and doesn't give you that. Last attempt before I have to... Before I have to reload the save again. Man, if I had health there, I think we're still doomed. With 50 seconds, I can maybe kill one more VT. The Steel Battalion wiki page has enemy counts. Interesting. Yes, I would like to see. Alright, let's see. How is it? 70% of enemy forces. It looks like there's... So I don't know if different types of things count for different percentages, but here, let's do some quick math. Calculator. $20.18.3. So there are 67 times 0.7. That gets us 47. So we have to defeat 47 things, maybe. If everything counts evenly for percentage, then I gotta take out 47 guys. That must have been pretty close. I feel like that must have been really close. I mean, with pretty much everything on the map dead except for some of the regal dresses. It just, like, literally had to be close. There wasn't that much stuff left alive. The bombers are kind of annoying because they're not accessible to you most of the time. So those are sort of like dead targets that you just can't expect to ever hit. This might be a really quick loss. Dealing with the... I'm already down to 2. Okay, never mind. Got him. Alright. To do this a little bit faster, I'm gonna have to be more proactive in, like, running between groups instead of just, like, slowly walking everywhere, I think. I think I did most of that previous attempt in first gear because, to be honest, that's just how I like to do it. But the time limit might be a problem on this mission in a way that it usually isn't. Got a hit there, not a kill. No, okay. No, gotta reset. I felt like I had to risk that because of ammo stuff. No, there's like a full gear shifter on the left side of the controller that you have to mess around with. Which seems just like bad, but that's how it is.
This is August. Do you copy?
kind of annoying, the gear shifter, because you can't... Like, you can't very easily press it forward. It just slides the controller on your desk, so you have to, like... Kind of a technique to it, in a bad way. Yeah, if it was, like, screwed down to the table, that would be great. That would be great, actually. How is this thing not dead yet? Okay. That took forever, but I took 0 damage, which is really good. And now I'm getting blasted by helicopters from every direction. I get what they're going for. They're going for the ultimate mech realism, you know? Like, it's not anime mechs. This isn't like TTGL mechs the size of galaxies that fight each other or whatever the fuck's going on in that show. It's, you know, in the near future, if we had mechs, they would be really boring and suck. That's what this game is about. Please control the boring mech that sucks. And if you're into mechs, maybe you're like, oh, fuck yes, dude. This mech is garbage. I hate it. It's so good. You know. Being not a mech expert, yeah, there's definitely different, like, mech approaches. And that is one of them. Dude, he's just parked behind me. He's just parked behind me. Okay, got him. Got him. I can fall over now. I can fall over now. It's all good.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
So after that,
Wagon Master, roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
we've theoretically taken out 16 out of the 40, what'd I say, 47, something like that, required people. Or it's something like 16 out of 47 after that first group, which is pretty good. I don't even need to heal right now. I could theoretically have not called Wagon Master there, but I called him. I haven't even really fought helicopters too much. There's a ton of helicopters that are just like free targets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the planes. The planes are kind of impossible. Where is it? Where is it? It's right here. Alright, I'm taking him out. I think that's, yeah, that's definitely a doll. Or a, like, scary dress group or whatever. What are these people called? The Regal dress. Those are definitely Regal dresses on my mini-map. I don't want to mess with that. I think I am going to try to hit this group of yellows, though. Alright, that was really good. I think we're being harassed by helicopters over here or something. Yes, we are. See if I can't take out some of those. Alright, perfect. Got him. I don't think that this group... I still have tons of ammo and full HP, so we might as well go for this group. And then I'll probably Wagon Master after that, because I'm, like, out of bullets or something. Alright. Oh, well, now I've taken damage, so definitely Wagon Mastering.
Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger
Alright,
that.
that's... We're very close. Yeah, look at that. 30, 34, 41. We're at 41. We have to kill, like, 6 more things, I think. 6 more things. I don't know how we're counting the, Yes, Wagon Master does heal you. He heals you 2 segments, so I'm going to be back at full HP after Wagon Master shows up here. I assume that's just helicopters parked on the ground behind this group of Regal dresses. Wagon Master taking his sweet time. Brother, we got a war to fight. Regal dresses are here. This is not good. I think I'm not getting Wagon Mastered. think I'd better leave. I think Wagon Master's not. I think he just bailed. I don't know what happened there.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
I mean, I might have bailed on Wagon Master because I was trying to get a little bit of forward movement before Wagon Master showed up, just that I'd be closer to my targets. But then they started running at me, and I don't know, Wagon Master was on the mini-map, but he just, like, couldn't find me. It was weird. It looks like they're engaging my buddy there, though, so that's good. They're fighting the bro, which hopefully means I can sneak in and do some damage. It wasn't that he got shot out of the air, because when he gets shot out of the air, he tells you. We found that out. Yeah, he complains about it. He's like, unable to complete your request, Oscar. Sorry. We got shot down. No supplies. I'm at one segment. What happened there? I gotta get the hell out of here. Wagon Master, come back.
Copy. Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger
This is
that.
Wagon Master. Weren't we just there? No idea what you're talking about, bro. Please come help me. Well, maybe we just called to say hello, you know? Maybe we're just calling to say hello. Gonna have to start pretending I'm like Oscar 2 or Oscar 4 or something. Be like, Oscar 3, stop calling, over. Oh, they did it for me. Let's go. Mission complete. The boys did it. All right, great. Yeah, let's do the math on this. That was let's see. 11, 14, 17, 18, 24, 34, 45. So you kill 45 things. I thought it was going to be 47, so close-ish. All right. Special Order 94. Corporal As of 12/03/2080, the Pacific Rim Forces appoints you to Sergeant for your exceptional achievements in the battlefield. I think this is the only... I don't think we've seen this screen before. I think that's my only, like... That's the first, you know, what do you call it? A promotion that we've gotten.
The Pacific Rim forces ceased their pursuit at the outskirts of Shin-Fong-Chen after their victory in the Shin-Fong-Chen campaign. In an effort to avoid unnecessary destruction of the city, terms of surrender were given
Ah,
to the
sorry.
Hai Shidao side through the
Extremely loud
diplomatic
noise.
channels of the WIGPC.
Smacking my phone against the desk real loud.
However, Hai Shidao announced today their refusal to sign the surrender terms. Hence, a full-scale attack on the capital of Hai Shidao City.
A full-scale
become
attack on the capital.
unavoidable.
Alright. Alright, what does Brady have to say about this? Capital shootout. Well, before... Okay. Mission objective, destroy presidential building. Maybe I can just make a run for it. I don't know if the presidential building is gonna be like, that boat I had to destroy where it's gonna have, like, massive guns on it. It might just be a building. Let's see. Option 10. Your final confrontation takes place at the presidential building. A surrender has not been negotiated successfully, and you're being sent in as an iron gauntlet to smash the remaining resistance. Well, diplomacy has failed. Send in the mechs. This mission is long and difficult. Op time approximately 40 minutes, yeah. But it's possible to take a much more direct route and finish the level quickly. That sounds good. Doing it the longer way first is probably a good idea so you can get familiar with the city. No. Where's my option 2, the direct route? If you've completed the mission several times already, you may want to head straight towards the mission objective. Yeah, that's me. This is definitely a viable tactic, as there isn't anything preventing you from going directly there. You just have to deal with the defenders around the presidential building. If you're going straight there, the route is almost directly in front of where you begin the level. If you're continuing from the long path above, the presidential building is just a few streets over from the large field. Check the map. Once you've reached the hill, you have to deal with regal dresses. Oh no. Oh no, dude. After you've penetrated the first defense, your goal is in sight. Destroy the presidential building, which just takes a few shots from any main weapon. Alright. Oh, and then there's gonna be a secret final boss that shows up. Well, thanks for the spoilers, Brady. I kind of brought this on myself, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, let me back up the save and then we'll give it a shot. Four, 3, 4, 0, 2. Alright, cool. I think we'll be taking the direct route, at least attempting it first. Go straight there. It looks like you gotta deal with multiple regal dresses, though, or something. Might be spooky. But maybe if I just run past them real fast, it won't be that bad, you know? What if I just run really fast, like 5th gear, fully booking it in the mech? Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't exactly know what I'm looking for. They said directly in front of me. It looks like maybe we just... I mean, the Capitol building has to be pretty big. Pretty big and obvious, I think. Oh, the game is still muted. You're right. My bad. Oh, okay, I see it on the map. There's a very obvious, extremely heavily fortified area of this level, isn't there? Or wait, maybe not? I thought that was gonna be it. Right there. Like, look at all that red. That's probably it, you figure, right? It's in, like, a circle as well. Can I just sneak up behind this thing? No, I think you have to... I mean, can I just, like... shoot it from behind here, you know? Doesn't seem that way. Alright, let's go around this way then. Kind of interesting that this road just like ends. Capital City design. Road just stops there. Wait, can we like walk over this hill? Hang on. Is this a wall? Yeah, this is a wall. Hey Zero, this is the final mission. I've made it to the final mission, so I've beaten 3 levels today, which feels really good. All I have to do is blow up this building, and then apparently there's a boss that shows up after it. And then I think we win. The solution ended up being to just, like, let him get stuck. This isn't it. Wait a minute. This isn't it. This is a sports stadium. Why are there so many mechs in the sports stadium? Well, I'm incredibly dead. Yeah, playing mech soccer in here or something, maybe. Ugh. Okay, it's like objectively funny that I somehow managed to get out of there without dying. I'm not out of it yet. I still have to fight these guys too. But, like, wow. Just wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just, like, trying my best to back out of here. Yeah, I've... okay, so that's not it. That's really funny.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3.
It's
Do you copy? Over.
literally there were like 10 mechs in there. Just, oh, hello, put it in reverse, immediately start
Oscar
leaving.
3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
Well,
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
and now we're chilling. Now we're chilling. There was a different fortified zone, like, I mean, it might be that all the way in the back of the map. That would make, like, game design sense if it were that intersection back there, but, like, that just doesn't look very... you know what? It's gonna be that up there. There's, like, a weird square. It's gonna be up there. Yeah, it's totally, like, in that square. That's where it is. Let's see, how are we gonna get in there, though? I kind of like that I can, like, maybe take the back door here. Watch it just not be this either. Like, this doesn't necessarily look correct either. Okay, no, that's totally it. That's totally it. So. Well, that looks kind of like a US, like the US Capitol building. You know, there it is. Got the dome and all the pillars and stuff. All right.
This is Mechanized Infantry Troop 17. A large VT transport chopper is approaching the presidential building.
Could be reinforcement.
Look at this, like, command center. That's cool.
Our system does not recognize it, sir. There's a possibility that it's a type we've never seen before.
Data received.
I never have before seen VT.
Linking to ICS. Image uploading to screen. Now!
I mean, this is very much like a, you know, megalith from the end of Ace Combat 4 moment, where it's like, you've already lost the war. Deploying an extra super weapon might be a dick move, but this war is clearly very lost. Alright, wherever that guy is, you gotta go fight him.
Wagon Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3.
Whoop, did not mean to call Wagon Master there.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
You know what? Maybe he's not around here. Where is he?
This is
I'm
Oscar
calling
3,
Wagon Master.
requesting
Maybe I can get a
supplies.
full heal
Send
in
supply
before we go
chopper
fight the
ASAP.
boss. We've got 42 minutes.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
He's probably over there somewhere. Alright, cool. Just getting a little bit of a heal in. Let's go find this dude. Oh yeah, and I don't remember if I answered this question or if I got distracted, but at Sturchan, we ended up beating that boss in the facility level by getting him stuck on a corner. And then he was stuck on the corner and he just couldn't get me. Regal dress, regal dress, regal dress. I saw a YouTube video where a guy did that, and so I just also did that, and it worked great. Where's the boss? Where's the boss? I thought he was up here. I might have to go look for him. He might be like around the front. Because like they showed in that cutscene, the dot was like not over the building. On the map, on the big screen. He might be over there. This is just a noob. The good news is it seems very quick to retry this. Once I figure out where the boss is, it was really quick to just go around the back entrance and get up there and blow up the building from a distance. Regal dress, regal dress, regal dress. Shoot, well, we taking regal dress fire here. I think I'm dead. Oh, I'm running into a building. Shoot. That's really bad. I think I'm dead. I don't think I'm gonna find the boss. I'm not dead. Maybe he spawned at the sports stadium. I'm just trying to understand like why that sports stadium would even exist. Unless it's because the boss is gonna show up there.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
And I'm dead. I'm not really sure what got me there. Was there something close to me? Can't tell. I'm just gonna check the guide and see where it says the boss spawns in. I can't find him. Hopefully it says. But just pay closer attention. Yeah, an unknown VT. You must now destroy it. No, it doesn't tell you. The guide doesn't say where the boss spawns in. Where the hell is he? Beware, you do not want to get hit by that gun. You must now destroy the VT. Once it is down, get off the hill. It's on the hill somewhere. It's by the building. How did I not see it? It says get down off the hill. It must be by the building somewhere. I don't need to hear that. See, I've got 58k. Yeah, I went around the front and didn't see him there. I don't understand how that could be, but I I walked a full 360 circle around the palace, and aside from the scary dresses or whatever, I didn't see anybody. And I didn't get, like, blasted by anything either. It's just kind of like, yeah, there they are. Nobody else is here. So that's weird. We'll give it another go. I feel like taking the back entrance to the palace is a pretty good play. And then you completely avoid the, you completely avoid the regal dresses. A lot of shots. I'm kind of just going a more direct route because I feel like I'm still scoping things out, trying to find the boss. I'm gonna end up going in the back entrance again, I guess. Man, there's a lot of slowdown in this map. This is apparently max speed. Yeah, they're, you can see in the mini-map, that's the Regal dresses are like launching missiles at me. That red trail behind me is all the spots that they're firing at. This is fine. Hey, Sartorial Bear. We're pretty close to the end of the game, so you know, I have my opinions. Hopefully I will beat the game and get to write a review of it. I'm being bombarded by the dresses again. I just saw that on the minimap. How can they even see me from where I'm standing? I don't know. They've got, like, crazy-ass artillery. Okay, there we go. There's the boss. Destroyed. Now we get the hell out of here before they kill me. Go, go, go. Come on, come on. No, yes. Alright. GG. I was at 1 HP there, I think. I was at 2, and then I got hit by something in the back. Oh, thank you, European Union, for intervening in this. And there's credits, I guess. GG. I'm stopping the timer. I'm stopping the timer. That's GG as far as I'm concerned. Man. Calligraphy of Japanese title. Daie Mori. That guy gets credited before the main programmer. Dude who does sick calligraphy for our logo. Yeah, This game, I don't know who Nude Maker are, but this was like, seems to have been developed by Capcom and Nude Maker. Well, that's that. I did totally cheat like a madman to beat this. That playthrough involved way too many deaths for it to have been successful without cheating. I think that if I had to do it again, I could probably do it. I think that if I reset the game right now and started a proper save, I would get all the way through. Now that I have all of the strats and stuff, some of the missions sort of felt like I beat them just on luck. Just on luck that they eventually worked. But the main sticking points, I think I came up with strategies for. I'd have to go back and check my old VODs to figure out how I killed the boat, because I remember I had some kind of tech to it. I ended up having to, like, do a weird thing where I was, like, sniping the boat from behind a building. No. No, it does not mean that. But I think we will run the poll. I think we will run the poll today. Once we do, like, the review on this, I think we're gonna run a poll for, I guess, Xbox game 138 it'll be, and then we'll start it on Wednesday. Thanks, Shinji Mikami. Weirdly, I don't think I've ever... I feel like I usually don't. Something about Shinji Mikami. We don't... I don't know. I'm not that much of a Resident Evil fan. I didn't enjoy this. That Shinji Mikami guy. We don't see eye to eye on these things. Well, we can now select the second campaign. No. No, I don't think I will. How are we gonna do this? Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Alright, let's get it wrapped up. Let's get it wrapped up. I feel like I should move this massive controller so that I have keyboard access again. Yeah, hang on, give me a sec. I'm gonna put the controller on the floor. Alright, let's see. Get that unplugged. Get the pedals unplugged. And then this whole thing. Ah, sorry. Alright, and then... Alright, cool. Let's wrap this thing up. So, that was game number 135. Our ordering is completely bonkers. I played game 137, then I played game 135, and now this was game 136. I cannot demolish the controller live on stream. I have to return it. No sewer level. We never went into any sewers. There was only one level that took place indoors, and it was like a facility. It was your classic facility level. So how was that? How was that? Well, I get it. Like, I get it, you know. I guess I get it. I guess I get it. I don't even know that I do get it. But, like, the controller gimmick is cute, you know, like, okay, we built this, you know, mega controller, and this game doesn't play like any other game that exists. It's like, alright, okay, I get it. I get that. But man, this game is ass. Like, man, this game is ass. I gotta be honest with you. The whole, like, I don't know, man. I really hated the controls. I really hated the controls. If you just put this game, like, if it was the same game, but you didn't have the big controller, I'm not saying the game would be good, but I am saying that a lot of the unique appeal of the game is in struggling against the controls. Because you gotta hit the washing, oh shit, fire, you gotta hit the extinguisher, you gotta, you know, like, all of that is what it is, but the whole, like, gears changing and, like, not being able to turn and aiming being, like, the whole, like, so the whole left big joystick to turn left and right, that being independent from the also left analog thumbstick, which turns your aim, and then the aiming being an independent reticle of both of those things on the right joystick. It's just like, I don't know, dude. I get that, like, the exact things I'm complaining about are the exact things that a Steel Battalion enjoyer would be like, yeah, that's awesome. But I'm like, fuck that. I just felt like I had no control. I just feel like I do not like not having good control over the game. I really do not like that. Anytime you die in this game, it would just feel like a clusterfuck of explosions where you can't see what's going on anymore, and you're trying to aim, and it's just like, oh god, I can't aim, I can't see anything, what's going on? Oh, I guess I'm dead. And that just, like, to me, led to a lot of frustration in combination with the other mechanics, which just felt like designed to frustrate. First of all, the missions being as long as they are. Second of all, the fact that when you run out of money, you have to start the whole game over from the beginning. Like, it feels like in that way, it's, like, designed to be a challenging game that frustrates the player. But then also, you're, like, fighting these controls, and it just, like, I was just, like, pissed off with this game. Really, until today. I don't know why I came into it today with a more level head, but the first, like, 10 hours of this game was just, like, pure anger on my part. I did not enjoy a single second of it, really. So I'm giving this a 1. This is a subjective opinion. I'm not saying that it's objectively bad or anything, but I am saying that in my subjective opinion, this is a 1 out of 5. I largely really did not enjoy my time with this game. This one is super not for me. Yeah, really, when you find yourself FTPing off your save files so that you don't have to redo hours of slow walking around in a mech, that's just like, no. Just no, honestly.